Well, good day, guys. Welcome back to Jill's Kitchen. And today, for today's dinner, we will be cooking jerk pork chops, homemade jerk pork chops. So here's a look at our ingredients. We've got a bit of ginger, fresh ginger. Got some shallots. Shallots are similar to onions, cousins to onions. Here, these are onions, and these smaller ones here, that's a shallot. And when you chop it up, it's like a purple onion. We have some fresh thyme. We also have some lovely Scotch bonnet. Sorry, Scotch bonnet. We have pimento, and we've got some scallion. And my secret ingredients I'm sharing with you guys. There we have cumin, nutmeg, cinnamon, soy sauce, honey, and olive oil, and the key ingredient, which is salt. So let's get started with the main event. So today's event will be jerk pork chops, and we've obviously rinsed the pork chops already in some apple cider vinegar just to get the sliminess off. You know, Jamaicans, we wash all raw meats in vinegar. Not sure why, but it kind of kills the germs or sliminess or bacteria or something. And of course, along with our main course, we will have some nice roasted sweet potatoes. We've already started the oven. It's set the oven to 350 degrees. It's still warming up. So while that continues to heat up, we will get started. And once the oven reaches 350, we'll put the sweet potatoes in the oven first, and the pork chops will sit and marinate. So let's get the marinade started. Let's get our ingredients ready. And what we will do is put everything into our, the oven is beeping already. We'll put everything into our food processor, if you guys can see. So first we'll put the fresh ginger, the thyme, garlic, very important ingredient, the shallots, scallion, pimentos. I love pimento. I just love the smell of pimento. Let's get all of these shallots in. Can we? Yes, good. Let's put some more for good measure and good look. Now for the pepper, might be a bit too much, so we'll just try and I like the green peppers, green Scotch bonnets. They're not too harsh, but I do like the orange ones, the yellow orange ones, because they do give a more of a hotter flavor. Careful, we don't want to put the seeds in, we don't want to make it too hot, so we'll just put those in as well. You don't want to add too much ginger along with those peppers, because it will make it extra hot. So everything's in there, and so in the meantime, we also need to add a bit of soy sauce. I use the light soy sauce, light in salt. We've got a bit of that, more for brown coloring than anything else. Just a dash of cumin. Cumin goes quite well with pork, certain meats. Another one of my favorite ingredients, nutmeg. Let's put some nutmeg too. And another favorite and the secret ingredient is the cinnamon. Okay, now key to the whole thing is some olive oil. Just pour about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil in there, and maybe a dash more soy sauce. So we're now going to blend everything up. Okay, so jerk chicken, jerk pork originated from Jamaica. Let's turn on the food processor and get that going. Okay, here we go now. Might have to give it a stir. Let's take a look. Take a look at that, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, so we will just pour this onto the pork chops and let it marinate for about 15 to 20 minutes. But first, most importantly, don't forget to salt the pork chops lightly. Not too much salt, just over each side. Salt it lightly. There's a bit of residue water which was deliberately left because the marinade is not very liquidy. Now pork chops, they don't need a lot of salt. So the pork chops are in the marinade. Looks beautiful and tastes great too. As I told you, the cumin is really great with pork, and it's a secret ingredient, I think, in many recipes. Many people can't figure out when they go to a restaurant what is that flavor, and they just can't recreate it, but this is their secret: cumin. Okay, so here we have our beautiful American sweet potatoes. I know we'll just kind of put some olive oil on the exterior so that they get nice and a little bit crispy on the outside. Speeds up the cooking too. And these American sweet potatoes, the red one, they're actually quite low in carbs than any of the other sweet potatoes, and they're quite healthy too. Just do your research on it and you will find out, and you can thank me for that secret later. So we'll just butter them nicely with a bit of olive oil. I mean, you could use butter, but it's just more healthy. I'm a little bit of a healthy person, and so is my brother Steve. So, you know, have him in mind all the time if I'm doing my cooking. And we just sprinkling a bit of salt on the outside too, just to add a bit of flavor to it. Now it's ready. The oven we heard beeping earlier, so we'll just take this, we'll open the oven, and we'll just put it in, and check on these guys in about 45 minutes. Well, welcome back. The pork chops have been in the oven for a few minutes, and I'm going to baste it with a bit of honey and some of the leftover seasoning that I deliberately left behind. I forgot to mention that. So we'll just scrape it in the honey. We just want to add a slightly sweet, peppery flavor. And for those of you who like a bit more spice, a bit more heat in your food, you can add some cayenne pepper to the basted mixture. I'm one of those people that like a bit of heat, so I only do this for the persons who love the heat. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's good. We baste it on there. This is gonna be amazing. Oh, the honey mix tastes so good, folks. I really wish you could actually smell it right now, taste it. It is just amazing. All these different Caribbean spices. Donald Trump would absolutely love this. And thanks to Donald Trump, we still have a right to bear arms. So for those of you who voted for him, that's your right. Okay, so we'll just put this in for a few more minutes just to make that sweet honey flavor sizzle and burn a bit, and then it's ready. There are the beautiful sweet potatoes, nice and tender to the touch. We're just going to cut them in half, sprinkle a bit of cinnamon, sugar, for those who would like a little bit extra sweetness, or an alternative would be honey, and some butter, and then it's gonna be so good. Well, here it is. Isn't it beautiful? We've got the sweet potato sprinkled with a bit of cinnamon and the butter melting right there. I did a quick salad. I didn't bother to do that, show you guys that. So easy to do. It's just romaine lettuce, chopped apples, tomatoes, onions, and some nuts and cranberries and stuff. And of course, the main deal, the beautiful pork chops. Can't wait to taste it and have a glass of red wine with it. Just kidding, Mom.